I have hair. It's just up in a bun as usual, and I look like a potato. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a my first time tag because I've seen people do this tag before and I was like, I want to do that one day. And guess what? Today is the day. It is currently midnight on a Saturday night. Well, actually, if it's like midnight, then it's technically Sunday, but you get it. I don't know if there's like one specific tag that everyone did, but I just searched my first time tag questions and then this page came up with I think like 10-15 questions. So we're gonna go by this one and I'm gonna answer them and you're gonna enjoy, hopefully. Question number 1, what was your first tweet? So my first tweet, I do not remember. I don't feel like going back to my Twitter and going all the way to the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. It was a game day, freshman year, and I think I tweeted something like football game tonight or game night or game day, something along the lines of that. I believe that was like my first tweet. Question number 2, first YouTube video. So I still have my first YouTube video ever on public. I'm gonna keep it on public for like probably the rest of my life because I don't like when people go back and private their videos. But it was an everyday makeup routine and I filmed it the day of Thanksgiving and I just did my makeup and I filmed it and then edited it and I used a Windows Live Movie Maker and I thought it was like the best thing ever. Question number 3, first person you subscribed to on YouTube. And surprisingly, I remember this. The girl's name was Megan Parkin. I found her channel by looking up everyday makeup routines like every basic girl did in like the 6th and 7th grade apparently. I found her video and I watched it and it was like I think 13 to 17 minutes long. I think it was like 17 minutes long and I watched the whole entire thing and I just became obsessed with her, like how she did her makeup, and I just became obsessed with her and I subscribed and I watched all of her videos and yeah. Question number 4, first Facebook profile pic. Fun fact, I do not have a Facebook and I never had a Facebook. I was never allowed to. I was not allowed to have any social media, but then one, rebellious day in the 7th grade in math class, I created an Instagram and I got yelled at that night. Even now that I'm allowed to like have social media and stuff, I just never really thought about going back and making a Facebook account. So just let me know if I should make one because I think people still do that. Like it's good for like YouTube purposes and stuff. Question number 5, do you still talk to your first love? Yes, I actually do. I just talked to them, actually, random fact, like the other night. I think it was like 2-3 nights ago. I do plan on seeing the pizza delivery guy later on in the week, but I mean, we still have our conversations here and there. Question number 6, what was your first alcoholic drink? Okay, well, I mean, I'm like 16, so if I drank, that's totally illegal, and I'm not about that kind of stuff, so. Question number 7, what was your first job? I have never worked a day in my life. I'm currently though on a lookout for a job. I'm waiting until the next school year starts though because I'm currently enrolled in too many things, like too many activities, and I need to wait to like let one go so I can have more free time. So yeah. Question number 8, what was your first car? I have not had my first car yet. I am currently just borrowing, using my mom's car to get to school and to cheer practices and all that stuff. Question number 9, who was the first person to text you today? The first person to text me today, surprise, surprise, was my best friend, Brianna Palmer. Why did I just say her whole name? Question number 10, who is the first person you thought of this morning? And this is an interesting one, but my answer is going to be Harry Styles because I seriously go to sleep thinking of Harry Styles and I wake up thinking of Harry Styles. So Harry Styles for the win. Number 11, who was your first grade teacher? So back in the 1st grade, I actually had 2 teachers. They were like co-workers kind of. They both taught the class and their names were Miss Mack and Miss Kemper. So I'm surprised I still remember that. I think I remember all of my teachers since like pre-K. I think so. Number 12, where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? So I'm not sure exactly. I don't remember. I think the first time I went on a plane was like, how old was I? Like either 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know the exact age, but I know it was either Texas or Puerto Rico because my parents got married in Puerto Rico, so I know we went on a plane for that, but I'm not sure if that was my first plane ride. We might have gone to Texas before that because the other half of my family, all of them live in Texas. So either Texas or Puerto Rico. Who was your first best friend and do you still talk? Yes, we still talk, and my first best friend is Katie Nicholson. She goes to my school now. Like, we're still close friends and everything. She actually makes YouTube videos. I don't know if she wants me to shout it out or anything, but I'm going to. So go subscribe to Katie. I will have her channel linked down below if you want to go watch her videos. She makes like beauty hauls, like, you know, those kind of things. So go subscribe to her. She's awesome, she's cool, and she's pretty. So hey, who was your first sleepover? My first sleepover, I think, was actually at like a cousin's house. And another fun fact, I was never good with sleepovers. I was that one child who could not get through the night without calling my mom to come pick me up. Me, hands up. Yep, that was me as a kid. Yeah. What was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did this morning, I'm thinking back, well, for starters, I woke up at like 12 in the afternoon and then I brushed my teeth. So does that count? And then I went on my phone for like 5 hours. So that's what I did this morning. What was the first concert you ever went to? Oh my gosh, every time I answer a question that has to do with like a first time concert, like, I just get so excited because I have not had it yet, but I'm going to experience my first concert in exactly, can we just take a moment, 28 days. If this is the first video you are watching of me, I'm just gonna quickly inform you that I am meeting Jack and Jack in exactly 28 days from now, and I also got meet and greet, so I'm meeting them. So I have not had my first concert, but come back to me in 28 days. Alright, okay. First broken bone. I have never broken a bone, thank God, in my life. I have like fractured my elbow, or what's called sprained my elbow, but luckily I haven't ever broken a bone, and I hope to never do that because that sounds really painful, and I don't have a very high pain tolerance, not gonna lie. First piercing. My first piercing were my first holes on my ears. I got them when I was a baby because I'm swag like that. First foreign country you've gone to? I would say Puerto Rico, but I don't think that's a foreign country. I would say Puerto Rico, but in case I'm incorrect and that's not like a foreign country, because I don't know, Mexico would be my next guess. I sound so stupid. First movie you remember seeing? This is a hard one. I don't know if this is like the first movie I've ever seen, but it's a movie from my childhood that I remember so significantly. It's ridiculous that I like can't get it out of my head. Like, I am literally imagining right now like everything going on in the movie, like the characters and everything. I don't know the name of it, but I'm gonna try to find it and put like the picture of the movie right here. So yeah, this was the movie that I remember seeing. I don't even know the name of it right now, so hopefully I find it and you guys can see it on the screen. When was your first detention? My first detention ever, I remember back in, okay, let's be real. If you guys watched one of my Vlogmas videos, I explained this story, but me and Brie got in trouble in middle school for like leaving the cafeteria when we weren't given permission to. It was so stupid, but we got put on like detention during lunch, so we had to go sit on the stage and we couldn't sit with our friends. I don't know if that's considered like a detention, but my first like real, I guess, after school detention was sophomore year, so last year, and it was for a tardy sweep, which at my school we do this stupid thing where if you are walking around like after the bell rings late to class, they get all the students who are still out walking and they gather them in the cafeteria and they're like,
you have detention after school, you can pick between this day and this day, you gotta stay for an hour, blah 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 blah.
And so I got caught, unfortunately, in one of those, and I remember texting my mom as soon as I got my little slip for it. I was like, I just got detention, and she was like, for what? And I was like, for being late to class. And she was like, oh, is it gonna affect anything? And I was like, no. She's like, oh, okay then. And I was like, my own mother did not even care that I got detention. I mean, I'm happy that I didn't get in trouble, but I mean, just the other day she was teaching me how to lie better. Like, hashtag mom goals. Who was your first roommate? Well, way back when we first moved into this house, I had to share a room with my sister, so we shared this room and we had bunk beds and everything, so I guess my sister is considered my first ever roommate. If you had one wish, what would it be? I always love questions like this, but I hate them at the same time because you have to think about it, and I'm not good at thinking. It would probably be that... Ooh, I got it. It would be that I could travel anytime, any place, whenever I wanted with no expense pay, like having to pay for anything, like travel wise. I'd obviously pay for like a hotel and stuff, but like traveling to places just by itself, like a ticket for a plane ride is so expensive, so I'd probably wish for like unlimited traveling kind of thing. You guys know what I mean? You know, just trying to live the Jay Alvarez and Alexis Ren kind of life. Don't judge me. What was the first sport you were involved in? The first ever sport I was involved in was actually not cheerleading, if that's what you're thinking, but it was gymnastics. I basically used the sport though. Funny story. Cheer tryouts were coming up at this gymnastic place and I was like, dang, I want to make the team, but I think you need tumbling. I was like, I don't have any tumbling. Therefore, I took gymnastic classes just to get a back handspring, and then as soon as I got my back handspring by itself, I was like, all right, peace out, on to cheer tryouts, and then I've been cheering ever since. What is the first thing you do when you get home? The first thing I do when I get home from school is go on my computer and I go on YouTube. That's honestly the first thing I do. And the last question to conclude this tag is, when was your first kiss? I haven't had it yet. So those are all the questions for the my first time tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and also subscribe for more videos from me. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!